Hey, everybody. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Karen Gentz, and I am almost 55 years old. I'm a wife. I'm a boy mom. I am a personal trainer, fitness instructor, and certified nutritional specialist, and we live in Northwest Arkansas. So even though I have eaten crazy healthy, exercised almost every day, except when recovering from my pregnancies, I struggled with some health issues. A lot of them nobody knew about. I kind of kept them hidden. From the outside, it looked like the picture of fitness and health, but in the inside, I was kind of miserable. I was sick numerous times a year from birth on. Put on antibiotics left and right, had trouble sleeping, had trouble going to the bathroom, struggled with feelings of anxiety for years. In my mid 40s, I was actually diagnosed with a joint issue that caused painful, swollen joints, as well as a back issue that one of the discs in my back has some serious issues and is kind of falling apart on me. And it's very rare for somebody my age to have, and it's also supposedly hereditary, even though we have found nobody in my family history who's ever had it before. So I was put on numerous prescriptions, including a pretty hardcore prescription pain med that I was taking daily, needing numerous ones daily, kind of put me in a whole brain fog, still was not in complete comfort. I was also getting the nerves in my back burned off every 6 months due to the pain that I was in. One day I met a new girl at Bible study, and she started telling me about her. She worked from home, sharing health and wellness, and I was immediately intrigued because that has been my passion. I got into fitness and eating healthy when I was about 13, started teaching aerobics in college, and just went from there. I've been, teaching aerobics and personal training for over 35 years now. So I love it. That's my passion, is helping people get fit and feel better. So I was intrigued and started asking her about it. And as soon as she started to explain that it was vitamins and supplements, and, even though they were natural and plant-based, I cut her short and said, I am happy for you, but I don't believe in any of that. I have been trained, and I just believe that you need to eat healthy and exercise. Of course, then that kind of got my mind spinning, because that's exactly what I've been doing for decades. And yet here I was, miserable, had all kinds of issues, and was taking a whole bunch of medications that I really didn't want to be taking. So I also started noticing people I knew interested in the fitness world, the medical world, from church, talking about these products. And I was like, okay, maybe I should look into this. And I'd actually researched pretty much everything on the market related to fitness and health in the past for different training clients. And I had none of them stood up to the standards of being truly natural, no dangerous side effects, no bad ingredients. So I had never approved any or suggested my people take any of that. But when I took a look at the ingredients in these products, I realized they were natural, plant-based, had all kinds of science and research behind them. And with my doctor's full approval, I decided I would give them a try for a couple of months, knowing full well that if I didn't see results, I could get my money back, because they came with a 60-day money-back guarantee. Well, I started noticing a difference pretty quickly. Not everybody does. My husband really took him closer to the 3 and 4 month mark, but I knew that they could help him, and he finally started seeing all kinds of benefits. Thankfully, with me, I started feeling a lot better sooner. I was sleeping better. I noticed that I could actually make a fist. My hands weren't so swollen that I couldn't close them all the way. They were not bothering me. I wouldn't have to shake them out after lifting a set of hand weights. I noticed that my back was not bothering me anymore, and it had been pretty much constant, even with the pain medications and the cauterizing the nerves. That had been a pretty bad. It had stopped me from doing a lot of the things I loved, like walking on the beach. Water skiing and snow skiing were incredibly painful for me, and that broke my heart, because I love all of that stuff. So I was thrilled. And thankfully, with my doctor's full approval, about 2.5 to 3 months in, I was actually able to get off of my prescription medications. Now, there is a time and a place for prescription medications. One of our boys will be on a prescription for the rest of his life. That's just a fact, and it works wonderful for him. But there is a tendency for some medical professionals, not all, to just prescribe a medication instead of really trying to get to the root issue. So thankfully for me, I addressed the root cause of most of my issues and was able to get off them. I did not need to lose weight. Thankfully, I have maintained my weight for a long time with healthy eating and exercise, but my friend suggested that I measure, and I was fine with that. So I measured my waist and hips and all that. When I started the products, it was the very beginning of November of 2015. I measured again on January the 6th, November 2016. And give you a little history. In the past, I would outgrow my clothes over the holidays because I would kind of let myself go and, eat the sweets and all that stuff. And I couldn't fit in my jeans normally after the holidays. Well, not only could I fit in my jeans on January the 6th, but I had lost over an inch in my waist and almost an inch in each thigh. I knew right then and there that there was really something to this, to these products, not only health-wise, but for helping people maintain or even drop the excess fat and weight that they were carrying around. So I am very thrilled that I did that. So I was basically by, mid-February feeling amazing. And of course, I wasn't sharing really with what I was doing because I had been so anti vitamins and supplements for so many years. I really didn't want anybody knowing what I was doing, but then I couldn't help but telling, of course, my parents, some of my best friends, people that I knew dealt with some of the same issues I did. And, I think 4 of them pretty much were like, okay, I want to try those out. Let's see it. So I started getting emails that I'd been paid, and I was like confused because I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just, I told a few people was all. So my friend suggested I actually take a look at the compensation plan, which again was something that I had been totally against because I had tried other work from home things and had lost a lot of money, never made money, and ended up with a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't need or want. And when I looked at the way Plexus is set up, I realized there is no inventory. I just share. If people want to order, they will basically thank me for referring people to them. And then, there's more long-term if you really decide to, make this a business, which is what I have been able to do. And I am happy to say that I have been able to actually, my husband is now working with me and sharing Plexus together, which is an amazing blessing. So I just wanted to share this. Hopefully it inspires somebody, and feel free to message me, email me. My email's on the channel. And I would love to chat if you have any questions or wanting more information.